Welcome, everyone, to the fifth episode of the PWCC Flip Quest 2022. My name is Aaron, one of your hosts here, joined by Nate. I am currently live from London right now. It's 2:46 local time. But we out here. We're doing it. We're doing it, man. It is 8:45 Central Time, which means extended bidding on weekly auction number 5 starts in 14 minutes. Every week we're here Sunday night, starting at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Joined by Nate here. Nate, how we doing?
Good. Hey, how long was the flight?
It was like 6.5 hours because we had some tailwind.
Okay, that's not bad. It was just funny to me because you're 6 hours ahead, and the flight takes longer than it,
jumps
than the time change.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, guys, you know the drill by now, unless it's your first time here, which I can explain as we go. So we've got 6,372 cards ending tonight. These are currently the most expensive cards in the auction. Not really surprising there's a Michael Jordan Fleer sticker PSA 10 rookie. But we have a Johnny Moore 86 Fleer PSA 10 at 70 grand before the buyer's premium, and a Jeff Malone PSA 10 at 20,500. Now, if you told me, Aaron, or asked me, do you know who Johnny Moore and Jeff Malone are before this exact live stream, I would say,
nope.
I have no idea. I would say I have no idea. And I don't know. I mean, it looks like that it says here, population 1 of 65 rarest gem from 86 Fleer on the Jeff Malone. I'm assuming that the Johnny Moore is also extremely low population. This has got to be some super high-end guys chasing.
What number is it?
Number 67 and 76.
Okay.
This has got to be two super, or a few super high-end collectors trying to complete their PSA 10 set right there between those two guys, because otherwise it just makes no sense to justify that much money for those guys. But as you see the title
67
today,
and 65. Yeah.
So it must be the two lowest,
sure.
Yeah, lowest PSA 10s in the set. If you think about Jordan's at 320 now, that is the most expensive card in the set, so the most graded in the set. But here we are, because we're looking at our bids now, because every night we hop on here and try to scoop a few cards. Now, last week we picked up a $4,000 Kylian Mbappe Kaboom PSA 9, which was the most expensive card we bought on the Flip Quest 2022. And tonight there's actually a PSA 10 ending. Nate, how are you feeling about this value? PSA 10's already over 10K.
Whoa.
After the buyer's premium. It's at 11,400. I think the last sale on this one was 11,500. So we'll see how much over that it goes. But yeah, it's a nice price right now. Dude, and yes,
those are the only two cards with pop reports in the 60s.
Everything else is 80 or over or something.
Well, there's one at 70, and then every other one is like 80, 90, 100
right.
plus.
Got you. And also, thanks everyone for joining tonight. There's a lot of people in here so far. We've got Michael Brown. We've got Swayze. We've got Jeff. We've got Nick. We've got Jago. Hey, he told me how to pronounce his name last stream, by the way, during the Immaculate Case Rip. Jago.
Okay. So not Jago.
No, Brett. What's up, Brett? But tonight's stream for us specifically, when it comes to our buying. Ooh, is this ending tonight? Oh, it's in 7 days. I really want to buy one of these boxes on eBay and rip some Topps Chrome hockey, but it's like super cheap. I'm going to bid on that so I don't forget for next week. All right. So, okay, quick little sidetrack. Here we go. So we are going to be buying only cards that are under $100 this live stream. Now, if there's a card at like $102 that's looking like really scrumptious, I'm not going to pass on that. But
I can't believe you just used the word scrumptious for.
Well, Nate, I did just eat an almond pastry for my little pre-stream warm-up.
Oh, you talk. Those are some
I know, man.
English almond pastry?
It was actually a Danish pastry shop.
See, you go to England, and the best food is from another country.
That's exactly what it is here. Last night we had Italian food, spectacular. I hear the Indian food, spectacular. It's just it's kind of like if you think about Milwaukee too. It's like all the ethnic foods are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, it's commitment, man. Live from England. I'm going to be doing 3 of them out here. And we, like I said, everyone, we're targeting under $100 cards. So there are some sick cards in it tonight. Don't get me wrong. I love to add an Aaron Rodgers logo shield 1 of 1. That's already at 7,250. That is on card too, which is nasty. Pretty sure. Or this Giannis auto 1 of 1. That's at 12,500. That, Nate, What's interesting about this card?
He's got a haircut.
Outside of that's a 1 of 1.
Greek auto.
Yes, sir. Greek auto. He signed that back in his rookie season on the sticker. You don't see many. I've only seen one other type of card that's got a Giannis Greek auto on a post 2013 card. So very intriguing. It looks like it's on card, but it's not. They hid the sticker super well in the set. And it's nasty. It's a super nasty card. So to explain what goes on with the PWCC live streams and the extended bidding for those that have never tuned in here, basically, as you see down there on the clock, we've got 8 minutes left here until extended bidding starts. For you to win an item tonight, you have to place a qualifying bid on the item you want prior to 9 p.m. Central Time. If you place a bid, as you see it, it's got a red bar up here. It says you've been outbid. That means that you're qualified to bid an extended bidding. If you haven't bid on your card yet and you still want to bid, there's 8 minutes left. I just dropped a link in the chat that you can hop in and bid on some cards. Now, it works like that every week, too, and we'll be doing weekly auction number 6 next week. So if you miss this week, just know that there's next week, too. There's some fire. We could go on all day. This auction is super loaded this week. And we're definitely going to be, covering the sales of these as they're happening. Like these 2 cards in particular, I was super interested in. 2009 National Treasures BGS 9 Kobe on card auto. That's a nasty card. And then the Leon Draisaitl Future Watch auto patch off 100 PSA9. Someone asked any hockey this weekend. Man, I would love to buy this card, but it's just too expensive after buying Mbappe Kaboom last week. But he's leading the league in points right now. He had another assist last night. Or McDavid might be up by 1 now. But I think it's time for us to jump into the budget cards because we could look at these cards all day. I mean, Nate White, Sparkle, Diamond Mitchell. How nice is this Shohei rookie auto, dude? Bro, the museum framed. That is such a nice card. Such a nice card. Jordan, why are you only doing budget buys today? It's a great question. Got to balance the budget. You don't have unlimited funds. Can't just keep spending 4K every single week like last week on the Mbappe. Although I wish we could. Just got to balance the budget. So we're going to be targeting budget cards only this week, but I don't want to miss pointing out that everywhere you look this week, there's low number this, high end this, Giannis exquisite rookie auto. Nate, how nice is that one on 75? Just some unreal cards. And also shout out to whoever
level 4 Ja.
Oh, the Ja. Super sick. It's only PSA 10 pop 8. Super sick card. I'd take that over whatever Prism card costs the same amount any day. Congrats to whoever wins this tonight. I really wanted this card. It's going to go for quite the pretty penny. It's a Mojo National Landmarks PSA 10 out of 25 of Robert Lewandowski. So sick. Got the pull machinery behind it. It's already at $12.75. I imagine it goes for far higher than that. And then lastly, and I want to point this out. Did you see this one of LeBron in this? How sick of a card is that?
It's like that, that Kobe that you know what I'm talking
it's like about. The Kobe. It's like the Kobe, but it's also like the MJ. And this actually came a year before that Kobe set was produced, this Panini Signatures. So this was the first probably card that they modeled after the Platinum Portraits from Upper Deck. And it's just such a sick card.
What's it going for right now?
It's only $11.50. I know it's intrigued, but I think that card's probably, when you see the one of ones in this auction, they're like at $1,000, and then by the end of the night they're like 6x in price.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got 5 minutes until extended bidding starts, and then we're gonna hop over into the only under $125 cards. I'll say, just so we can see some stuff that's a little bit over. Kareem Adeyemi, shout out. PSA 10 Sapphire Purple Rookie at 25. That's a monster card of his. And then this Giannis Class X is super sick. I love when they do this set that throws it back to their draft. Unless you're LeBron and you've got like the brick suit on. Those things were so crazy. Nate, were you watching the All-Star game tonight or no? Probably not.
No.
It's 100 to 100 and a half right now.
Well, I heard Curry has eight threes at halftime. The record is 9 in a game by Paul George.
He's probably going to win MVP. So he's like 20 points a half. Jordan, yes, I am in London right now. It's 2:55 a.m. right now. And Elias Peterson, PSA 10 Young Guns is also the exclusive. Is a big card. Lewandowski, Kaboom, Monster. This LeBron's also interesting too. That's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a 6.
Looks like a very like
foily card.
Early 2000s card.
Yeah, it does. It does. You're right.
Like a
I
early
agree with that.
2000s football something.
Yeah. I love tracking these national VIP cards because they're never cards I would look to add to my collection or buy. Just because I don't really. I mean, there's certain parallels that look cool. The Mbappe Father's Day. I know it's not the VIP, but it's still a certain type of card like that. But $410 is no small amount for a national VIP card. I know it's gold wave out of 15. And then what else do we have here? Nate, if anyone's got any comments you want to share, let me know. Kyrie
Okay.
Nebula is in this.
I saw that.
It's at 320. He's starting to play more though, so you never know. Man, what's going on with Zion? It's gonna be very interesting to see what
Second foot
happens.
surgery. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
tough.
Definitely. Your guy, Embiid, green shimmer in the SGC, slab out of 5.
Love it.
And
That's
then we're
MVP
getting.
Embiid.
Man,
I don't want him to win MVP. I want Giannis to win MVP. But the
I
big
know.
thing going for Embiid is that he hasn't won MVP yet.
They love to give it to those guys, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Manuel, I did not go to the Chelsea game yesterday because I just arrived in London. Yes, like it would be Sunday now at this point for you guys. Yesterday for me already. But I'm going to the Chelsea round of 16 match on Tuesday. Champions League at home. Super jacked up about that. Nate, what about this card? I saw this. I don't know how you think about update versus normal top series 1 for Randy Rosarena. Black Eye 69 PSA 10 at $140.
I'm the type of guy that I get it's in his jersey, but is it his first rookie? It's not. It's the Cardinals jersey is his first rookie. So that's the card for me. It's cool. But I'm a Cardinals jersey guy myself for Randy.
I got you. Jordan is, except barring maybe Sapphire, or does he have a Sapphire Topps Chrome Cardinals jersey?
I don't remember what his Sapphire looks like. Sapphire might have been updated with a Rays jersey. I can't remember.
It could have been. I think it was. Jordan was asking if real sources confirmed he's having a second surgery. I don't.
No, it hasn't been confirmed, but rumored.
Nate, it's your guy.
Wayne. Isn't Wayne Rooney like a bad dude or something? Did I hear that? Am I making that up?
I don't know about that. I feel like he could have been like dirty player maybe, but I don't know about like what's the definition of bad dude. I mean, that's a wide ranging subject.
Let me do a small Wikipedia look here.
Right.
Wikipedia always has that like section on
personal
life.
You can get the details really quickly. Yeah. We are now pushing up against the $100 cards here, which is where we will be focusing tonight. And we'll also be giving away a few different cards tonight. We are going to re-give away last week's card, which was the Randy Rosarena Sepia PSA 10 refractor, because that was never claimed by whoever won that. And here we go. So this is what we're looking at tonight. We've got a couple here over 100. Anthony Edwards, Optic Hollow PSA 9 rookie, and also shout out 22 seconds left until extended bidding. Now I'm hearing a little echo. Is there any reason why I'm hearing a little bit of echo?
I don't think so. Can you hear an echo from me?
Nah. I don't know if anyone else can hear an echo too. Maybe it's just me because I'm talking. It's very, very small. So we've got Paul George on card. I love that set because I opened a box set when I was younger. I'm pretty sure I pulled a Jason Terry auto out of 5. I don't remember exactly who it was. But we are now into extended bidding. Shout out. We are in extended bidding right now. So we've got to start to place our extra bids here to push these auctions further. So as you can see, the red numbers signify that there's 30 minutes left. All these are red right now because to push it another round further, it needs a bid to move it on to the second round of extended bidding, which then drops to 5 minutes each. And that goes from 9:30 p.m. Central Time to 10 p.m. Central Time on 5-minute clocks, and then it goes down to 1 minute after 10 p.m. Central Time. Nate, what do you think about Joe Adele? I saw that one. I used to own the
Didn't you have like a Bowman's Best something?
I did. It was the Atomic Auto. I don't remember. Was that a 25 PSA 10 of this back when he was the top prospect?
I mean, if I am remembering correctly, and I could be remembering incorrectly, I'm pretty sure if you look at his splits, he started figuring it out last month of the year. Now, it's one of those things where it's like 1 month, does it really mean anything? Probably not in the long run, but you like to see it. And in August he hit 217, 269, 320. And in September, October, only 9 games, he hit 333 with 371 on base and a 667 slugging. So
You think we should
kind
go
of
after?
kind of figured it out a little bit. I mean, yeah, if it's cheap, why not?
So I was doing some research pre-stream, and I think I remember the last one going for around like 100, and it looks like that they've sold between like $80 and 115, but also these don't sell very often. Like that was back in September, and I just it's over 105. We'll see what else is here though. We'll see what else is here first because there's some nice stuff. And also, yeah, that Hellebuck Young Guns foil PSA 10 is really good. The Connor McDavid sold for obviously an insane amount. Not trying to compare them to them, but like just that's a nice card. The foil PSA 10 was only 19 PSA 10s compared to a ton of actual just normal Young Guns. We'll move on to the next page. So we've got 2 pages of other items here to look at and figure out what the game plan is. So as you can see, this Diamond Mitchell just got a bid here to extend to the next window. It's green right here, which means that is now qualified to move on. This was a card that I was super intrigued with, was this Ronaldo variation, because those are tough to pull. They really are. I've opened quite a few boxes of those. I think I've hit Griezmann, Pulisic, and Messi variations out of that set. The Messi was super sick hit, but I'm pretty excited about that card. So we'll place a bid in on that one and see what we can get. And 1 second. So we're actively winning that card now. Nate, what do you think on the Ben Baller, the first year set? Like the cards look really good. The colors.
The cards do look good. I don't know if it has staying power. I think when you look back, it's just going to be one of a million cards from this era, and people are both going to say, "Who is Ben Baller, and why should I care?" I think.
If you weren't plugged directly into this era when the cards were releasing, I get what
If
you're
you
saying.
didn't know, if you didn't know who Ben Baller was in that exact moment, and there's going to be people right now who say, "Who is Ben Baller, and why should we care?" Because people, unless you know that he's an artist, his name means it will mean nothing to you.
Mainly a jeweler, but still could be an artist, like in essence. And he did obviously create all the Project 2020 cards, so he is an artist. But I was just saying like his actual claim to fame. What do you think about Rushman? What do you think? I know he's a catcher, but
price is a little bit high compared to last comps.
See,
last
I
comps were
saw
like
that.
80, 85.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to get called up. I expect him to play well, but is that the type of guy I want to bet on? You know, one bad catch in the mitt, you know, one ding, aches and pains of catching, and you get taken out from being able to hit really well, type of thing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Tough.
I
There's a reason. There's a reason. Some of those catchers like Joe Mauer are really rare and hard to come by. That hit well and play defense well.
I feel you. Hey, what about this one? I was a little intrigued by this. You know how rare those purples are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's rare too.
Now, Toys R Us, now they are from Meyer for anybody who's interested. If you want to get a purple card, you have to go to Meyer.
Is this update? Or is this? No, this is an update. This is Series 1, I think.
Yeah, I don't think they'd have a Rookie Cup and update.
No, you're right.
Not second year.
Looks like that the last raw. I mean, no, that's a refractor. That's not a. And those are more common, I think, than the actual paper. Oh, the last raw sold for $550. Buy it now.
Good deal. What Sox says, stay away from that Trout. That one is mine.
Uh-oh. Probably would end up outbidding us anyways.
That's true.
That's a super deal, though. That's a
Let's see where it ends.
Oh, super deal as of right now.
Yeah.
What do you think about just a little cheap? I don't know how much these things run normally, and I'm not
Rob Deerdeck 2000 Fleer Adrenaline PSA 9.
No, that is not what I'm looking at.
Do you know who Rob Deerdeck is?
I've heard the name.
Skateboarder, Robin Big, Rob's Fantasy Factory. Both MTV shows. Robin Big was hilarious. It was so funny. Even my parents thought it was funny.
It's gotta be pretty funny then. Just messing around. We've got last comp on that Vlad PSA 10 was like 76. And then 120 buy it now.
What did it sell? What did it sell? Give me a comp in like last June or May. Can you find that real quick?
Yeah, I can try.
Or July?
Yeah. It's just gonna take some intense fast scrolling. Shout out Car Ladder, by the way, sales history feature. Pulling up some good sales data. 160, 165, 162. And then if you look at the pop report, I'm just intrigued to see how many we're getting added because I can see the pop data growth. It looks like that since last July when it was selling for 120 or whatever, 150, there was about 80 PSA 10s that got added. So it's not like that many. It's a pop 600 card. I was thinking there'd be more in that.
Interesting play. If you get cheap.
Sorry about that, Nick. It looks
I do love the love for Robin Big, and yes, Big died at like, man, I don't think I think he might have been like 46. Something
Nate,
like
am
that.
I just too young? Am I just too young to know? No.
Yeah, it was mostly a show that my brothers would turn on and then I would watch. And obviously they're older than me, so like, yeah, probably too young.
Yeah, I mean, I was probably sitting there watching
super good. If you can find reruns, it's just Rob and his former bodyguard Big that would just get into the most ridiculous shenanigans, buying many horses and other random ridiculous random stuff.
I am all aboard this train right here. All aboard. The Lando Norris tops now. I'm 99. I hope we can get that. I don't know how much people are gonna want to pay, but just bid $100 in that. The last raw sales were like 120. It's SGC 10 right there. Okay, Nate, what do we think about Chris Sale? Hall of Famer, not Hall of Famer, has work to do, has to stay healthy.
I mean, he has to stay healthy. If he stays healthy and starts pitching well again, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Here's the thing.
The last time that, okay, go ahead.
I don't really like ridiculousness. Hand up. Not a great show.
I'm not really sure what ridiculousness is, so there we go.
It's another Rob Beardeck MTV show.
Oh, okay, got you. This Chris Sale card was $36 in 2018. Car Ladder estimate value says 118 for a raw right now. But also, like, is he healthy? Is he coming back to pitch this year? Is he still in the Red Sox?
He pitched last year, and he is still in the Red Sox. And he pitched a little bit last year, but it's such a risk. He's been so injured. It's not even like you have a guy that one off injury and coming back. It's obviously missed 2020 because of COVID. 2019 he had a 4.4 ERA. 2020 he missed it and only threw 147 innings. 2018 158 innings. 2019 147 innings. 2020 no innings. 2021 42 innings. Like that's the big fear there is that he's just not going to be durable enough. And he's going to be 33 this year. So he's not getting any younger.
Right.
Funky mechanics.
Speaking of younger, the Hughes guy, how old is Aaron? I'm 23. I mean, 4 months away from 24. So kind of right there with Swayze. I do know what America's home videos are, though. I have seen that a lot. Also, Nicholas talking about this Ben Simmons. I'm not like all aboard the Ben Simmons train, but like this checkerboard's a rare card. It's really hard to hit. I'm a little surprised by how low that is right now, given that he's now on the Nets, and it seems like people are in love with this move, which kind of understandable, but as a Bucks fan, I don't really want to admit it. Last raw sold, dude. One of these didn't sell since July 2021 when a raw did 132. What do you think about the trade? Is it worth it to take a gamble? And the only reason why this is an 8.5 is because of that print line through the bomb.
You gotta imagine that with Kevin Durant there, they're going to be able to maximize Ben Simmons' talents in a much better way, and Kyrie there maximize his talents in a much better way um than Philly with
The
Joel
Sixers.
Embiid, and he's not going to
Yeah.
have to feel. You know how like the big knock against him last postseason was that he just didn't want to shoot at all, and he was so worried about like having to shoot, he just wouldn't
Right.
score and wouldn't try to pass. I don't think that's going to be
Mhm.
an issue because he's not going to be looked at to carry that burden, and then he'll
I
get
agree.
into good opportunities to score instead of being forced into a scorer's role.
I mean, if he can average like 14, 8, and 8 a game, that's super valuable. And I don't know if he is going to average that or can or whatever, but
I mean,
I don't know. It's very possible. And play stellar defense. Like he's a great defender. So we'll see. I think it's worth like $100 max bid and see what happens. Because if they make the playoffs and are making any noise, people are going to be looking at all of their cards again.
mm-hmm.
Andrew, good luck on the landmarks tonight, dude. That is a killer set. I basically bet on every single one. I won't be able to win any tonight, but that Lewandowski is so sick. Nate, this is just a fun blast from the past for me. So, like when I was first really getting into cards, Jason Hayward was like the name. Hits
Oh
a
yeah.
home run his first at bat. I just started collecting really hard between 2008 and 2010 when the new Topps Chrome baseball was coming out and stuff. And Bowman Chrome, he has Bowman Chrome auto in 2009, I think. This is a red refractor auto at 25 BHS 9.5. I just think if this ended at like $50, it would just be such a fun like nostalgia novelty card. Like obviously he's not a stellar player anymore, but like this is just such a sick card anyway you chop it up. The
Isn't that
red
also the
border with the
scary?
red jersey.
Isn't that the scary thing though?
It is. It
When
is.
you
Look at
started,
my
he was the guy to get, and there was like no doubt that he would be really good for a long time. And then he goes to the Cubs.
won a World Series.
Yeah, he won a World Series, but
I was just saying.
they didn't win a World Series because of him.
No, I definitely agree with that.
He
But
said
what's
one year where he's completely league average with the bat, and 1 year where he's above league average with the bat. And then the rest of the years with the Cubs, he's been firmly below league average.
did they spend a boatload on him too?
Oh, dude, ridiculous amount of money.
Want to know what's crazy is that you bring it up in the baseball sense, but think about it in the card sense. We're talking about like one of the top sought after rookies and prospects right here, 10 years ago or 12 years ago now. And his red refractor rookie auto at 25 BGS 9.5 is at $60 right now. What does that tell you about buying and selling prospects?
It's a risk. In case you were wondering, 21.5, 28, 28, 20, 21, 21, and then the next 2 years, 22 million and 22 million. A lot of money for a guy that has a below average bat.
Can we just take a moment to recognize how good Karl Anthony Towns is? Like we do every single stream now.
Like you do.
I know. Bro,
I'm impressed he won the 3-point contest.
I texted all my friends. I said, I don't know if y'all sports bet, but if you do, place a bet. He was
Did you
plus
pop a bet
1,200.
down?
I couldn't in Wisconsin. Potawatomi is opening up a sports book. Do you hear that?
Are they?
Yeah, they're allowed to because it's an Indian reservation casino, and they can't do an app, I don't think, but they can do it in person. So if it was open, I definitely would have went and placed a bet because he was the biggest underdog at plus 1,200, and my buddy Alan actually placed a $20 bet on him, and he won. So super sick. Speaking of sick, this card is awesome. I love the Crusade cards. The rookies, Giannis's Crusade rookie, super sick. This is numbered out of 60. I am all on board to get this card. I know Nate's going to say too much cat, but we actually are selling all of our other cat cards to the following weekly auctions.
And they say you have to have a cat card at all times if you're Aaron.
They do. You can't never not have one.
No.
Look at Nicholas Hayes did place a bet on cat. Well, hey, good job because that was a spectacular bet. I love this card. Rare, impeccable rookie. I understand it's a 7.5. It's a rookie out of 75 though. Like if this is a cheapie, this is so worth it in my mind. I'm just such a fan of buying the card, and I get that the grade's not great, but like I gotta think for like $100, this is a fun good buy. I think that this card raw right now is probably worth around like 200, so I think it's worth it. Nate, what do you think? It's also on a 75, not out of 99. So
Oh,
Sorry, I interrupted you.
strange. Hey, that's a nice little number match, grade match.
I actually was thinking the same thing. 1 of 1.
That's a PWCC 101 right there.
It's a PWCC 1 of 1. I'm placing a max bid of 100. We'll see what happens. I kind of like placing these max bids on the cards we like, just at that baseline and seeing if we win or not.
I thought you placed
other-
like 10 max bids on cards and you only wanted to win like 2.
yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It's a good point. I did kind of think about that as I was hitting bid on that one. I was like, well, whatever, send it. What do you think about, we talk about this all the time, right? Would you rather have the more rare card from the lesser sought after set or the less rare card from the more popular set? This one, Trae Young, Purple Mirror rookie from Certified. And I get that this product is not very sought after in
I
basketball.
have some thoughts on certified.
Go ahead, Nate. Give me your thoughts.
It's so trash. Like there's literally no. I've seen so much of certified open, and it's like the most unexciting thing in the history of the world.
I will say, back when football was releasing in 2011 with Cam Newton, it was a much more exciting set. On card, autos. Curry's up to 13 threes. Dude's winning MVP for sure if that team wins. That's crazy. If Nate
Speaking
thinks
of
it's trash, we'll pass.
speaking of Curry,
Speaking of Curry, all right, go ahead. You talk
he's
first.
on my fantasy team, right? And I've been talking to you
Yeah.
about my fantasy team all year. It's been doing pretty well, second in the league.
Like every year.
And then I lose Bradley Beal. That's a big hit. And then I lose
Dear
Chris Paul for 6 to 8 weeks tonight.
Hey, he like broke his hand or something, right?
Yeah, or a thumb or something. I didn't actually look into it. I just fractured something. So now I'm down like my second and third best players. And playoff starts in like 6 weeks or something. I'm toast.
Not good. You are toast.
I'll probably lose every week going into playoffs and then not make the playoffs.
Nate, so we've got this Curry. This is from 2019 Panini Black out 49, PSA 9. I thought that like almost all Panini Black cards were thick cards, but this is not a thick card. This is a thin card. It's at $46. The last PSA 10, so there's only one PSA 10. That was the last sale of this card. There's been no raw recently to sell. Sold for $280 in December, but that card ladder estimate's at $350 now based off of how his market has moved. What do you think of the PSA 9? Is this kind of like just a card that why would anyone really want this? Or it's like, oh, that's an aesthetically pleasing card.
I kind of think it actually looks kind of cool.
I think it's awesome. The split like halfway down the middle.
I tell you what you do. You put your max bid of 100 in. Because that's what you do on every card. And then see what happens.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, it's a sick card. And I kind of like this. I like when cards represent what the players do best. You get times when you have Zion shooting a 3 on his logo man, and you're like, what is this? Why is he not throwing down a windmill dunk? And then you get this Curry card when he's actually shooting a 3.
What you're describing is when you get a like a Vlad rookie where he's playing defense.
Yes, exactly. Like the Bowman Chrome when he's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Sarah throwing some chirps out there to Curry. He has not been shooting the best recently. I will say he's in a little bit of a shooting drought right now, but maybe this gets him started. Also, Nate, I know this isn't a rookie. I know it's like his 4th year Prism, but these blues are so rare, and it's a super sick color match, and I love Russell Wilson. I feel like if this is a cheap, low budget buy, it could work.
Can I just remind you that this is called Flip Quest 2020, so every $40 matters. And secondly, his coach is still
it's 2022.
2022, same difference. And his I'm pulling you right there. And also his coach is still Pete Carroll. And it seems like they're still going to be together next year, which means they're still going to be bad. I would avoid Russell Wilson.
I don't need you to talk me out of it because I just went and looked at previous sales. PSA 9 sold for $34 and PSA 10 sold for $68. I will pass. This one's kind of a fun little novelty card here. Max Meyer, Gold Refractor Auto PSA 8 because he pitched at Minnesota and he's one of my really good high school friends, like favorite player. So my high school friend pitched at a D3 school in Minnesota at the same time. And I kind of want to try to snag this for really cheap and give him a gift because he's a huge fan. And if I get this for like this much money, I will do it. So not part of Flip Quest, just trying to get a gift for a friend. And maybe I can get it for that cheap. Dylan hit a 2019 Immaculate Fati of 99. What am I looking at for value? Not a lot of recent comps. I'll tell you this: I sold a BGS 9.5 way back last May for like $2,000. I don't think that's the same. I don't think it's the case anymore. But yeah. Oh, Nate, that's a sick hit though. Congrats. What do you think on this? Super short print, PSA 9. I haven't
Oh,
seen
I
this
love that
card.
card. I love that card.
Dude, I've like never seen it.
Dude, I don't think comps are very high. I think we're talking like $40 and under. But because I think I put it in an email, but I do love it. It's this very sweet card. I love the picture on it, and I do
Yeah.
think it's worth a little gamble. And if if he actually gets some playing time and plays well, obviously it will do wonders.
Yeah, and hey, so Seager's gone this year. He was getting a little nice, right, last year when he was getting some hits or some at bats. You don't have to pull me up stats.
Oh, okay.
I already know what you're going to do, but just from memory, do you remember him?
I cannot remember anymore.
Hey, what about this fall from the top, bro?
Austin Meadows, he just has to stay healthy. He's still a nice player when he's healthy. But it's the whole Rays thing. It's like they don't stick around for a long time. They're there for a few years, they disappear. Random dudes are having good years all the time for the Rays, and his name's not Wander Franco.
Is it worth the little gamble here? I mean, that's cheap, right? That's a short print.
I don't think so. I think because you just had Vidal Brujan and Wander Franco cards come out. You've got Randy Arozarena.
That's true.
Like how can you? There's so many guys on that team. Is anybody really going to pay attention to Austin Meadows unless he has like an 8 win above replacement season? Like if he just settles in as like a 5 win above replacement player, I don't think they're going to care.
Fun fact: Jaden McDaniel sat like 2 rows in front of me, and actually my friend that is the Max Meyer fan at the Twins game last year. Dude, I get that it's another T-Wolf and whatever. You're just gonna chirp me, but Blue Ice, it's worth. I think it might be worth a small gamble. Like he's doing okay this year, and he's still only 21. He's 6'9", and he's got some potential. It's a Blue Ice rookie.
Yeah, but like I guess if it was me, and we're trying to do this as a flip to make quicker money, like I'm looking at Gavin Lux and saying I can probably make quicker money on him than I could make on Jaden McDaniels, right?
Yeah, that's fair because he would have to have like a breakout game in the playoffs, which is probably unlikely because he's not going to be getting that many shots. I do kind of like a Crosby game used jersey, but I don't know how much raw comps are on that. This guy's I don't know if you know, he's got his 500th career goal, Nate.
Sidney Crosby?
Mm-hmm.
How many away is he from
Ovechkin? He's like 100 and some behind Ovechkin.
Oh,
I think Ovechkin's over 650.
Not Ovechkin, but Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, well, he's behind Ovechkin, who's closer to Wayne Gretzky than Crosby is. So he's probably like 200 behind Gretzky. It's really the system. Oh, just kidding. He's a lot more behind Gretzky. Gretzky's at 900. He's 400 behind. Ovechkin's at 761, so not 600. But Crosby is like way bigger assist man than Ovechkin is. Yeah, and Swayze's right. 6 minutes left to get bids in, so we do have to kind of plot through the rest of this and see what we're doing. I don't know. Probably pass on just the Artifacts jersey. It's not really an aesthetically pleasing looking card to me. Grisham, Nate, I dropped a $24 bid on this, but obviously outbid. What do you think?
Like the player, think he falls into the same problem that Austin Meadows does. Nice young player, but unless he takes another step forward and becomes a superstar, I don't think anybody's going to pay attention to him on the Padres.
How can I not bid on a Mason Mount card in London? How could I not?
How could you
That'd
not?
be stupid.
You have to.
I'm just curious to see what any graded, if there's anything on the. Oh, there is actually. It looks like a CSG 9.5 is over $20. So probably don't pay more than, if we're thinking about like actual value, like 30. Yes. I hope I win that. Hey, what about Zach Gallen? I know he saw it after a time. Is he good?
Had a really rough year last year.
Worth it for a bounce back though, or no?
Eh.
Chris Bosh, do you
There's
think
better
anything's
use of
going to come
money.
his way? This is a
What?
really cheap, nice card. So anything's going to come Chris Bosh's way? It's like $20.
When they come out with the inevitable Miami Big 3 documentary, sure. Which
5 years from
I'm
now.
not even like joking. That will come out. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so we got through all of these, and we're 3 minutes away from the next round. Is there anything? I think you bid on this Bowl. I don't think I bid on that.
I did not bid on anything.
Oh,
On your
well then
on
I
this
did bid.
account.
I did bid on Bowl.
I like that though. I like that. Couldn't have been me.
It's
Had to be
super
you.
cheap. Super cheap.
Yeah, there wasn't any. I know what you said, but there wasn't any cards where I was like, yeah, that's super cheap, except for that Rob
Yeah.
Deer deck, and even that was
Not,
like I can buy a raw for
not
$10.
not to mention I probably already bid on a lot of the cards you were thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Max, I'm out here trying to buy some soccer cards, going to some soccer matches or football matches, and I'm just gonna see London. I'm super excited, and Manchester and Liverpool. I still want this Lando. I hope that this thing stays a little bit lower, but I doubt it because this is a great card and it's actually sick. I love that trophy. I'll bid on that Ronaldo already. Holland sticker actually seems like a pretty sweet deal if that can stay cheaper. I don't know if it will though. Under $100 bidding, it's I feel like that these like under $100 cards they do well, because it just doesn't take much for a few people to bid against each other and have them sell well. So the last Holland sold for 105. I wonder if we could get this for around 100.
If you feel like you have to, have to get something tonight, and you don't have a ton of money, those $100 cards are where it's at.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, this is our first time really focusing on the under $100 cards. What's up, Nate?
Jordan says, Nate, how was the Tops party?
Someone's tired, bro. It's 2:30 over.
Yeah,
3:30 over here. How are you?
I should not be the one yawning. The Tops party was incredible. Just the whole event was like super nicely well planned and well done and well pulled off, and they were very gracious and very kind with their time and with their door prizes, including like Ryan Sandberg auto out of 50 on card.
Very cool. Very cool.
And Ryan Sandberg sticker auto out of 10 that they handed when you walked in the door. They handed a bunch of different cards. So like Aaron's dad got Shohei Ohtani out of 10. I got Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah, Ohtani out of 10. Sick.
Some people got
Curry's up to Curry's at how many threes?
15.
Oh. 15 threes. My ESPN's loading super whack. All right, yeah, 15 for 21. Holy cow, he's got 45 points. And they're down by 4. So he could not win MVP. And Embiid's got 29 for Team Durant. Back to this auction, though. I was just checking out the high-end section here under our bids to see what's up before the next round. 17.5K on the Giannis.
Wow.
And that's pre-buyer's premium. Ooh, Messi. Wow, dude, the last BGS 9.5, this sold for 5,500. There's only 6 PSA 10s. The card is absolutely unbelievable. It's at 12.5. That's unreal. That thing shot up like crazy because the Mbappe was a little bit more expensive than that, I think. Mbappe is moving on. Wander. So much hype's coming Wander's way after that Series 1 release, Nate. I feel like all of his cards now,
Mm-hmm.
Rogers is at 7,500 for a blockchain. I understand that's a 6 shield, and it actually looks super game worn too. Which is kind of cool. But wow, that's a lot. Let's see what else is going on. Wow, man, what? Downtown PSA 10 of Zion's at 5,500? Where's the last sale on that? I think it can't be more than that. Oh, wow. Last sale actually was 7,100 on January 6th. That's insane. Dang. That Trae Young flashback is so sick. But we should. All right, we're gonna have to pop back over to our under. I'm just gonna put in the current bid. That's 120 and under. So we can breeze through this quick and see what's up. I'm gonna bid on this Lando and see if we can get it for a little bit over 100. This would still be a great buy, especially with the Formula One season around the corner. Still winning the Ben Simmons. Could win that. Holland sticker we're winning. So right now there's 4 minutes on extended bidding timer, which means that if we're winning a card and it ends, that means we got it. So we're currently winning a few different cards. This Neymar Father's Day, it's numbered out $3.99, but that's a sick card. Is that not sick?
It's pretty cool. I will say, but the Panini Father's Day and all those other football day packs and stuff. Yeah. Hard to figure out what you own when people don't
I
know it
agree.
exists.
I agree. And hey, as stuff's ending tonight, Brett just commented his first item win. If everyone, if you win stuff tonight, please drop a chat and Nate will read off
I'll read
your
it
winnings.
off.
Brett already got a Firmino, I know, for his PC, the Liverpool PC. Let me know if you get the other one in here. I was looking at that, Brett, but I hope you can get that. Let's see what else is going on here.
Michael, did you pull that Wander Franco gold foil yourself, or did you buy it?
Nate, remember, we do need to give a card away tonight. So we haven't given away. We actually have a few cards to give away tonight because the Pedri Mega Crack from like week 2, that one got re-gifted. The person that won that wanted to re-give it away to everyone. So that will be given away tonight. The card from last week, Randy Rosen PSA 10, will be given away this week. And then we will win one other card to give away this week. Should we do a soccer card because I'm in England?
Yeah,
because
give away
it's Calvert
Mason Mount.
Lewin's.
Give away Mason Mount.
If we win it,
you won't.
That's fine. I'll share the love. I'll share the Mason Mount love. If we win this,
I thought I was
we'll
going to
give
have
Mason Mount.
I thought I was going to have to pull out the double dog dare.
No,
but
because
you won't work really well.
It did, but I want to share the love because I do have quite a bit of Mason Mount cards. If we do win this right now, which I hope we do, we'll give away the Mason Mount for tonight, plus the 2 other cards. So there'll be 3 winners tonight. It's getting very hot in this room. I think that the heat's running right now. But
is it? What's the temperature there?
It was like 50 last night, but it was like, bro, it was like really windy and rainy. Like it was not nice outside.
It was super windy the other day in Eau Claire, like super loud, super loud.
Look at this, Nate. I pulled that Mason Mount. I thought that was Fernando's. I
really?
Literally pulled that card. Yeah, that makes it even better.
Funny. Full circle.
Better. Full circle for sure.
And then Elite wins it.
That would be so funny. What if Fernando sells it, wins it back? I pulled it from him. He graded it, and he gets it back. We're in the lead on quite a few cards right now. I really hope we get. Oh, that Towns is moving on. Let's see here. What do you think about normal refractor Rushman? This seems like too much for a BGS now.
That's pretty expensive, yeah.
I hope we get that Lux. 55 seconds left.
I do too. Just a cool card from Wisconsin.
Right.
Hey, it's like this sweet. Did I show you my sweet Topps Premier Party Jared Kelnick?
You did not, but I can't look right now because I'm assessing this bid. I think we should place a bid on this. This is very cheap. For Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Trade and did a little trade for it. For $375, that seems like a really good deal.
Michael Brown, thank you so much for that super chat. $5. We will get that donated to Kesem indeed.
He was in at $375. Now he's in at $380.
I'm not really sure what you're describing since you just kind of started talking out of the blue. But
for Michael Brown, he's into the Wander for $375, but with the $5 super chat, he's in at $380.
What Wander? A gold foil?
Yeah.
Nice.
He traded the Justin Verlander PSA 9 and $200 cash for a gold foil Franco that he's sending into SGC tomorrow.
I see. Nice. All right, so we're outbid on the Simmons, which is fine. I don't really want to bid more than that on Simmons. We did. Ooh, what just happened there?
I bumped my mic.
Matt, Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Heyo. Shout out Matt.
Holland, sticker, rookie, SGC 9, 1 at 110. Nice. We'll have to go see what else we won. I don't know if any of the others closed. I just didn't know it. Ja, win, $81. I love that. I love that a lot. And I think maybe we got the mount. We should go check out what we all won.
Oh, boy.
There's just a few. So we got the Holland sticker SGC 9, love it. The John Morant $81 SGC 7.5 and an impeccable rookie. I'm okay with that for sure. Under $100. Max Meyer, shout out Elliot. I wonder if he's probably not watching this at all, but coming your way, bro. And then we've got a Gavin Lux variation or SSP PSA 9 for $40. Nate, you like that?
I do like that. I like
I
that a
like that
lot.
a lot. And we did get the Mason Mount, so we've got our giveaway here tonight. Is going to be Mason Mount Orange Yellow Electric that I pulled myself that Fernando just said, and SGC Pop 1. So we're going to be giving away that, a Randy Rosen PSA 10 Tops Chrome Sepia, and then a Pedri Mega Cracked BGS 8.5.
Have a good night, Michael. Oh, so Danny
Michael's out?
B just won a 2010 Panini Century Collection souvenir stamps Bob Gibson auto, number 13.
Wow. Very cool.
Brett won a 2016 select Jordan Henderson green patch auto number 5 PSA 9. Oh,
No,
last
he
night
picked
he
up a
played
trade.
then. He didn't win
It.
that.
Nice. No, was that Indie Card Exchange? That's a sick card. Oh, that's your Lando. I hope we can get that. Oh, Giannis is at 19.5.
Hey, what are the two Fleer 86 cards at?
They probably have sold, unless those are some. Let's see. Yeah, they both sold. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to close quick, and then we'll see what they sold for. 84 grand and 24.6, which is probably what their last bids were. That's crazy. The thing sold for the same amount as a Joe Burrow PSA 9 RPA.
That's insane.
It really is.
Hansel won a Sergio Ramos 2004 Mega Cracks SGC 8, the closer, not the soccer player, probably.
Right.
And
Right.
Kevin won 2000 Miguel Cabrera PSA 9, cool, and a Guerrero Heritage Chrome Purple PSA 10, that's also cool, and a Mario Lemieux auto number 2000 SGC 9.
Ooh, you got the Mario Lemieux auto. I was looking at that. That was a sick card, very sick card. I can't believe Apollo Dybala patches at 140. I mean, it is a PSA 9. It's a number out of 10 for National Treasures, but it's a pretty cool card. The Lando been outbid. I think we're gonna tap on the Lando. It's a sick card though, very sick. We're currently in the lead for the Curry still. Currently in the lead for the Towns, but I don't think we're gonna win that. And let's see here. We placed all the bids we're gonna be placing tonight for sure. We already got the giveaway, and then we'll see how the rest of these things wind down. So we'll check back in probably on the budget cards and see if we win any more at the end of maybe the next extended bidding window. Otherwise, we'll start to track the higher end sales now through the rest of the night. This is a super interesting card here because this is from 2003 UD Top Prospects. Now, at this time, Upper Deck could create Bulls MJ autos and Kobe Laker autos, and they went with their UNC jersey and Kobe's was it Lower Marion
High school or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went.
Whatever it's called. And I get it's UD Top Prospects, so it makes sense. But it's just interesting to see that, in 2003, both of those two guys in their pre-NBA jerseys. It is at 10,500, as is an MJ and Kobe dual auto. We got a PSA 9 PMG from 2013 retro. This is at 4,600. Tough to grade card, so PSA 9 is super good.
Do you know what that Mike Trout ended at? Did it end? You remember that Mike Trout 2013?
Great question. It did end if it's not here right now.
PMG.
Dave says, Aaron, how you holding up? Got coffee hooked up straight to your veins? Well, I did have a coffee before going to bed. I don't have any coffee here with me right now.
What time did you go to bed?
I went to bed earliest I probably haven't forever at like 9 my time. Woke up at 2. Gonna try to sleep probably until like 8 after this. And we'll see though. I'm pretty wide awake right now. I'm tired for sure, but definitely not like super tired. This LeBron's already at 2,600 right now. It looks like we just hit our next extended bidding window, so some of these cards sold. Like that Trey, the Giannis goes for 23,400.
Pretty healthy price.
Very healthy price. And let's go and check in and see what Nate's Trout that he's curious about ended at. But I'm definitely going to need coffee upon waking up, that's for sure. Nate, read off what Baxter got. He's got quite a few cards there.
So Baxter won 2 Aaron out of 9s, Eloy Chrome 10, 2 Kyle Lewis 10s, 1 Jordan Chrome 9, a DeGrom Ben Baller 9, and a Holland no headband 9.5.
Nate, do you see what that trout sold for?
Is that 99?
That is 99. The last raw sold for 60 or 6,000. The last PSA 7 sold for 23.3. So
I wonder what they sold for in 2013, though. I
You
gotta
want to
check
know?
that. Yeah,
You
I
want to
do.
know? I can tell
I
you right
do.
now.
It's
Raw
gonna be one
sold
of
for
those like
$100.
how much?
$100 raw.
Oh,
Yep.
imagine just popping $100 into that because you're like, I like PMGs, I like Mike Trout, and then just putting it in a box somewhere, pulling it
Yeah, then
out.
grading and selling for 10K.
Yeah,
Rogers sold for $9,000.
sweet card.
Zion went
Ooh,
for
how much did that
66.
Donovan Mitchell Mojo go for? I love Mojos.
5K. Would you rather have the Mojo 25 BGS 9.5, the Trae Young PSA 9 Gold out of 10 from 2020?
Oh, the Mojo, for sure.
Mojo. I agree with that. Get that rookie.
I feel
Ooh.
like a Ronaldo like that sells literally every week.
Well, you just think that because the only other time this card ever sold was the one that I pulled, and it sold 4 months ago.
You know, every other week, every other month, every other 4 months,
The
whatever.
interesting thing is
I've heard both ways.
the one that I pulled got a 10 on the auto. It was one of the best sticker autos I've ever seen in Ronaldo, and it sold for 6,500. This one sold for 43.
Were they both 9s?
They were both 9s. So it's interesting. It says PSA population 1 of 1, just 1 grade higher. Does the auto at 10 make it a higher grade? I doubt that there's any PSA 10s. Maybe there is.
Is there a price
Yeah,
difference
dry
between that
sale.
elephant print and that tiger on
They're
those
like
two
literally
guys?
the same. They're like the same price. Now Tiger is far more, well, not far more rare, but it is more rare than elephant print.
Okay.
But you can kind of see the difference between Anthony Edwards and LaMelo's pricing here. You know, I don't know how much a Tiger stripe LaMelo sells for. I imagine a decent amount more than Anthony Edwards. 9,600 in January.
Oh,
9,600 for LaMelo.
I can't
Tiger
believe
stripe.
it's that much. I mean, I get it. LaMelo is the man on his team, and Anthony Edwards plays in Minnesota and is not currently like the face of the franchise, but I don't think there should be that big of a difference. That's drastic.
It is a drastic difference. You're right.
Would you take 1 LaMelo or 2 Anthony Edwards?
2 Anthony Edwards all day.
Exactly.
2 Anthony Edwards all day
Oh,
long.
hey, wait, quick question. What did that optic black gold LeBron sell? It's on the last page.
Yes, it did. A lot of the high end ones sold. As you can see, the highest bids that we were watching now are up to 1,000. Wow, that's a. Excuse me. I feel like that's a big sale for a Carmelo gold refractor, 16 grand. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how much the price history is on that. So the black gold LeBron sold for 3,800. Can you take a stab, Nate, at what this sold for? Maybe in, let's say, like a 2020, early 2021.
I gotta imagine if we're talking COVID times, early 2020, or like let's say
Yeah.
May 2020. I gotta imagine this probably went for an absurd like $9,000 or something.
All right, so this is the only price history on the card that I can find from Card Ladder. February 20th, 2020. That's pre-COVID. It's pre-COVID. The raw sold
Barely.
for correct 20 days before the basketball season got suspended, but still before everyone kind of started to, jump heavy in the cards. 4,270 for the raw copy.
Wow.
Now, Card Ladder estimated value, which does not apply apples to apples to like every single card out there because there's different cards that increase for different reasons, says that the raw should be worth 34 grand today based off of mostly how his rookie market moved and his high-end market moved. So like can't really, like I said, compare apples to apples. But I guess my point here is, and you might feel the same way, this feels like super weak for how strong LeBron's rare market was a year ago.
Also, people are weird about the whole, 99 out of 99, 8 out of 8 type of thing.
I get it, but don't you agree that seems really low?
It
And
does seem really low.
I'm not saying that it should be worth more or that it is worth more. I'm just saying compared to what it probably was, it seems super low. Baxter got a glass now, orange sapphire PSA 10. That sounds like a sick card. One more card to go. Good luck. I hope you get it. Let's see what else has ended so far. We can go check back in on what's actually still ending. But there's some really interesting cards here, like this LeBron 1/1, so for 31.20. I feel like some really early Panini collector. There's people who collect early Panini super hard. I'm thinking like Mission Street Collectibles. I think that's what the name is on Instagram, or Mission Street Sports Cards, I think. Probably was really keyed in on that one. We got another W right there in the chat, don't we? I just saw.
Sorry, I was looking something up on PWCC. Let me
No, you're good. Sports Card Professor won in 1964. Maris Norm Cash, Mickey Mantle, Al Kaline, AL Bombers, PSA 4. Cool. That sounds like a cool card for a nice price. Chris Tops, Revolution Cosmic 9.5. Jordan, is that PC pickup right there? Interesting. Cooper Cup Prism
the
Gold
gold.
PSA 9.
Oh yeah, what'd that go for? Oh, 2,500. BGS 9.5, I think last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Just went for like
3,000, February 13th. That's the day before, no, day of the Super Bowl. That's the day of the Super Bowl. That kind of makes sense then.
Yeah. Dude, what's crazy about this card right here? $52 first sale.
Ooh, really?
Ever. But then also gold vinyl first sale, $56. You could have bought the gold vinyl and the gold in like a month of each other for the grand total of $100.
That's
Maybe
insane.
$115 with shipping.
That's crazy. I wonder if that Lewandowski sold.
Rob Deerdeck's still going.
Kaboom, Lewandowski sold for $690. That seems like a good price if someone bought that in here. And the Mojo's at $1675, still going. Also, thanks, Nate, for that update. All right, let's see what else is still out. Oh, I don't know what happened. I must have been on page 2 because there are still super high-end cards that are going on our bid list. Like this Otani. Bro, this thing just doubled up from when we first looked at it. It's at 33 right now. And yeah.
There's a sweet 1955 Cereal Foods John Wayne that I was looking at. PSA 6 sold for $58.80. I was like, if there's ever a card I'd buy from my dad, which I wouldn't because he wouldn't care and he would just put it on a desk somewhere and forget it existed, it would have been that.
For sure. Baxter, I think I'm tapped out on the Violet Pulisic. Should have bought the Orange Optic. How much did the Orange Optic sold for? Wasn't that like a $240 card about? I don't know how much it sold for, though. Jordan, Aaron, what are your thoughts on Adeyemi? Stud. And he's probably going to be moving to maybe Dortmund here soon. I saw some rumors. So I would say if you have some cards, maybe a good time to sell in the near future if he does move. And then also probably a good time to buy now if you want to hold for long term. Did you win the Sapphire PSA 10 purple? I don't know if that ended yet. Lewandowski's it's right here. It's at 1,400. Still going. John Morant, I love this card actually. It's the Showtime Signatures on card from Noir. I mean, any Noir card is like one of my favorite cards. Giannis selling pretty high for a 2018 Optic Contenders Gold out of 10. I mean, people love the golds of the superstars. It doesn't really matter the set, as we saw with Brady, that winning ticket selling for some ridiculous sum. Peterson, Young Guns exclusive, still going up 100. It's a very rare card. Considers not many parallels. Excuse me, man. It's like we're pushing up on 4 a.m. here right now. I am starting to get pretty tired now. Tatum, BGS 7.7. That
year?
is quite the interesting grade though. Premium edition. Sometimes those immaculate surfaces, the acetates, I don't know if it was the pens that they use. It just started to bubble autos super hard. In just a 7.7. I don't think I've ever seen a 7.7 grade in my life. Have you, Nate?
I've never seen a 7 auto, I don't think. I've seen a 7 BGS, but I haven't seen a 7 auto on anything.
Holy smokes. Guess who pulled this card?
You.
Yeah, I did. Pabradosh, 1/1. Wait, Fernando.
Is it Steve?
This is for Fernando.
Wait, Fernando, you're allowed to get Pabradoshes? Wow.
Only Steve.
I thought Steve was the only one allowed to get Pabradoshes.
I don't know anything about this kid if he's going to make a move overseas or anything, but 468 seems like a really, really good sale, Steve. Not Steve. Fernando. Nate's talking about Steve now. Fernando. If you're still in the chat, 460 for that is pretty solid, I feel.
Aaron, I don't know who you brought up, but you're about to catch hands from Jordan.
I think I was talking about the Adeyemi, but he asked me about Adeyemi, so it's his fault. Ooh, that Trout sold for 210.
Oh,
Seems like
you weren't getting it for a steal.
No. I know I wasn't, but seems like a decent deal. I mean, I know it's an 8, but rare card. There's only 12 graded PSA 8 or higher. Let's see what else is popping here. Only down to 2 pages now of bids that are left. Dude, I love this card so much. If we had lots of funds, I would just say let's just buy it, just have such a sick card.
Would you rather that card or this sweet one of like 100?
Bro, I need that one of like 100. The one of like 100, no doubt.
That's right.
Deadpool PMG from 2013.
I saw that. Pretty cool.
Super sick card. Oh, the red on red is nasty. Nate, you're level
Cubic.
4, John Morant. Yeah, Cubic Doncic is a sick card.
I love Cubics. They just don't get the respect they deserve.
No, Revolution. I don't know why it hasn't gotten more love yet. Like when you start to think about like how much the market has been going to aesthetics, rarity, all that type of stuff, it really feels like that's the set that should be hot. BGS 9.5 of this sold for $1,700 in January. Someone's probably going to get a decent deal, and that's the last PSA 10 sold for $2,700 in November.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exquisite. I know he's in his like Greek U18 jersey or whatever that is, but
cool. I think that's cooler than like I don't know why, but I think it's cooler than like seeing a random kid in their college jersey.
I always think that the international prospects, like their cards, are going to hold up better when they're, Luka, and stuff. Josh Giddey.
Josh 1,700, so stinking good, dude. He's like the youngest kid ever to have back-to-back triple doubles, and then he did it back-to-back-to-back.
Yep. Nate, I need you to tell me. I can't see anywhere on here what makes this the Prism Scope 1 of 1. Like, if you think of a scope, you can see the scope.
Yeah, you can see the like bubbly pattern.
Can you?
Can you flip it over? No, on a scope you can see it.
I know. I can't see it. And look at it. It's there.
That's interesting. Anybody else know? Anybody else in the chat know?
I feel
like let me zoom in on this, and also what's up, Dewane?
Never gonna let that one live down.
No, I mean, okay, what's going on the outside? If you go to the outside, you see those lines.
Yeah, I know, but that could just be scratches in the BGS case.
That's true.
Because a scope is a scope, and I think I've seen the scope 101 from this before, and they must have just missed it. I don't know. Adeyemi is at 1450. Hoyman's son, that is such a sick landmarks card. My goodness, I wish we could grab another really big soccer card.
Can I tell you a little pet peeve of mine?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Topps Chrome Sapphire. Purples started out numbered to 10 for baseball, and then some purples became numbered out of 20. Like Bowman Chrome Sapphire, like purples are numbered out of 20. And now Topps Chrome Sapphire for this soccer is numbered out of 25. Like, couldn't we have kept it the same?
They switched so many Sapphire parallels and colors over the last like 5 years for different sports.
Frustrating.
Just wait until basketball Sapphire starts with Fanatics. You're gonna have Fanatics, red, white, and blues.
That Nebula Kyrie's still going.
It is a lot more than I thought, actually, but he's playing more now. It feels, or at least playing better and more in the news.
You know what I saw the other day?
What?
So he can't play. As an unvaccinated player, he cannot play in New York. But unvaccinated away players can play in New York. Like, how is that fair?
I don't understand how. I heard about that too. I don't know. It's super odd. Super odd. I don't get it. Man, I really wanted this card, but a little too expensive for tonight. He's such a stud. This is such a cool looking card, though. Ice Retro PSA 10, numbered out 149.
Hey, did you
324 for a Kelm
Oh,
Carl.
there's a second Mojo of Donovan Mitchell ending. That's crazy. Did
Emerging
you
insert.
win anything else?
Yeah, let's go check. I'll bid
You
on this.
did not win that.
Bigger. No, that's okay though. Someone's gonna get a nice card there. Let's see. Let's check it out. Nope, still just the 5. Well, Mason
Oh,
Mount's being given away, so
what else
4
were we going
cards.
for?
Well, 3, I guess, really. Because I'm gonna give this to a buddy.
Yeah.
We were going for. We had a high bid on a. Can't remember.
I feel like there's a couple cards where you're like
Russell
$100.
17-4. Yeah, let's see here.
You should just go to your bids.
I am on my bids.
Oh, you are on your bids. Oh yeah, you bid on
Lando sold for
cards.
144. I would have
Oh, and
loved to
the
get
Ben
that,
Simmons.
but
You're going after the Ben Simmons.
yep, up in the Ben Simmons. Up. Oh, the Curry. That was the one that we were in the lead on, and then got outbid on. Some pretty nice $100 cards in this auction. Like once you start to get some rare stuff that's cool in here, like I know it's a 2018 Lillard card, but Lava from Revolution, cool. So, yeah, that was a little high on that Rushman compared to previous sales, but that's a good sale if we ever sold it.
Yeah, and maybe that's just a little bit of we're getting closer to.
Wow, someone got a nice deal on a little Torkelson PSA 10. It sounds like auto. And Chris Sale sold for $100. Bowman Chrome out of 50 PSA 8. That Jason Hayward one for 74. Someone totally has bought that if they're like a Braves PC or Cubs PC or
it was Jimmy
like me or like nostalgia. Yeah, I was thinking Jimmy too. Yelich PSA 10, $15.
Oh, I wanted that Yelich Emerald.
Was there one in this auction?
PSA 10 Emerald? Yeah.
Oh really? Oh yeah. I saw it.
But it was at like 140. It might have ended at 140.
Current bid, Deadpool, the sports card professor, 2,300. Yep, there it is right there. So who Fernando brought up a Stadium Club Tatis.
John is happy he got the Lando, saw you were looking at it and didn't want to say anything.
Dang. Congrats, John. That's okay. It went over the like 115 kind of within the $100 range that we were trying to go for. So I'm glad you got it. Congrats. That's really awesome. Jordan had to bow out on the Luka courtside Zebra PSA 10. Man, this is a sick. Holy cow. This is even a rookie. Bro.
Wow.
Fernando.
Wow.
Fernando Tatis, but also Fernando, I think, is selling this. $430 for a non-rookie Tatis. Man, this is a nice design, though. Like, I know it's all lowercase name. I kind of like it. The photography clearly on Stadium Club is just next level, too. Yeah, Dwayne, what a sick Tatis. It is quite the sick card. If anyone else want anything else, please let us know. We'll be happy to share. As for the overall auction, we still got, holy smokes, bro. What?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So it was tied with the Rogers at like 900, obviously, like on Thursday. But clearly, there's a long way to go for these one of ones in this auction.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
I mean, it's sweet laundry tag. Pretty sweet looking card.
I know, but for like a non-auto one of one like that,
yeah, like you would never have expected that to hit that price when you pulled it.
No, I was thinking like 2K. You know, it's not like that's a game-worn card either. That's wild. Congrats to whoever's selling that. S. Fleming's battling for a 64 Panini Pele. Whoever's battling him, back off from my man. Red Sox Nader. I got a Prism Refractor Tatis PSA 9. Is that the rookie? Nice little baseball snag there. Cool. Ooh, this is a sick card, Nate. Look at this. Tony Gwynn on-card rookie auto PSA 9. This looks really good. Like that autograph fits perfectly on there. Absolutely. Just sold for
it looks almost like it's a Topps Archives card. That's how
it does.
Good it looks.
Whoever is bidding up the Pulisic chill. Baxter, that's funny.
Dude, look at the difference in price between that Steve Johnson PSA 10 and those other guys.
I mean, that's crazy. Do you know what it is, Nate? I guarantee you this is the type of thing where you've got like, 3 guys who all need to complete their PSA 10 set. and 2 of the 3
Needed the
already has
one
this
card.
card. Yeah, needed the other card, but they already have this card too.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. That's so wild. Can't believe some of that stuff.
Little Clemente action like that.
That's a nice card. Really nice. Ooh, LeBron James gold fireworks just selling right here. Ended for $3,000.
That's a healthy price.
Oh yeah. 2004 Ronaldo Euro PSA 10 sticker. I don't know what the pop is. Oh, 5. Wow, it's sold for 3,120. You got the Deadpool. It's still going strong. It's 2,500. I don't know about you, Nate, but I hate these Spectra cards that are like the Celestial.
I actually kind of like them, but I get why you don't. I mean, I
Like
can
this,
see why you don't like it. It's pretty out there.
yeah, I like certain cards from Spectra, but this particular parallel plus like the marble or like the bacteria card, so weird.
You know,
Um,
I have a Jackson Hayes in here because it was donated for kids packs, but the back was
that was the one you're saying was super jacked up, right?
obliterated, and I'm like, I can't. I was like, I can't put this in a kids pack, and then they're super excited, and then they turn it over, and there's like a whole the whole back trunk was just gouges. There's like gouges in it, and just like huge paper loss. I'm like,
I feel like it's a better card to just like in person if you have the card. You're like, hey, like
just
this
hand
is
it to
so cool,
somebody.
just so you
Yeah,
know it's damaged. And they're like, oh, okay, cool, versus like get out of a pack and you're like, oh, this stinks.
yeah.
Speaking of VIP party cards, John Moran college jersey patch, 1 of 1 from 2019 National VIP at 925. Bro, there's so many PSA 10 selling tonight from these random Fleer cards. I wonder if it was like a set break outside of the Jordan, which would like obviously sell through a premiere, which maybe it did sell last night. It could have been a full set break.
Hmm.
Oh, another convention 1 of 1. This one's a little interesting. It's like a hyper plaid, yeah. 675
Sold
draw.
7.5. Is that a
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh card?
that is a 2008 Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's a newer one.
Huh. Shane got a steal on a 2005 Kobe Topps Black number 500 for $62 PSA 8.
That's only a good deal. Those things
Seems
are
like a
tough
really
to
good
grade,
deal.
man. Very tough to grade those cards. What was I just gonna say? I was gonna say, don't forget everyone. We have 3 cards to give away tonight. 3 cards. Bro, this seems like way too much. Way too much. For a black Sharpie stick like streaky auto of Luca in person,
Hey,
540.
at least if you get it in person,
You know
somebody
it's signed
knows it
by
was
him.
signed by Luca, right?
That's a great point, but still, dude. I mean, you can get at least some sort of other autograph, non-rookie
And
certified
like a
pack
Donruss
issue.
card too. Woof.
Yeah, and the auto doesn't even look good. It's another thing. 3,000 for that Deadpool. Nice. That's a sick card. Quarterstone startups. Lucas sold for 516. I wonder if that's like a short print or something. That's a big sale. Wow, this is pretty big here actually. Panini USA first caps PSA 10 for Pulisic sold for 504. It's a sick card. I mean, you don't see many like non-pack pulled Panini cards selling for a whole lot outside of like White Sparkle rewards and Kaboom rewards, but I'm talking like, their instant stuff. Wow. What is going on here? Oh, there's only 54 cards left. I'm like, I thought we were looking at like multi-$100 cards, and there's an Energy PSA 10 from Pokemon. I might have skipped a page too. Let's see here. Pokemon at the top right now, no rarity. No rarity. Alakazam. John Morant still going strong. We've got how many cards left? 54. So we're into 1 minute now already. So it's 10:04. Normally this winds down super fast from here, and then you got like 2 cards left. The Adiemi's at 1750. That thing is still chugging along. There's gonna be a couple soccer fans that are gonna really battle it out for that one. I really hope I can fall asleep after this. My one worry right now. The
Go
last
for it.
raw of the Adiemi, probably during a pretty hype time, so for 2,000. A raw, so for 2,000. I don't know who's bidding on this, but kind of expect that to go a lot higher. Do you see that garbage pail lot of 21? I did not. think I let the Violet Pulisic slip for a great deal, but oh well. Baxter, what did it go for? I'm not a huge fan of that 2019 Prism card where he's like holding the Chelsea kit while he's wearing it. Just a very odd card to me. Speaking of, oh, bro, Team LeBron won by 3.
Whoa.
Curry ended with 50, 16 threes.
Whoa. Hey, there you go.
And
Well, he won his he got his
Giannis
MVP.
Giannis ended with 30, 12, and 6 in 27 minutes.
Goodness gracious.
Three steals and a block. And Embiid ended with 36 in 31 minutes. Bro,
Yeesh.
Wiggins played 15 minutes.
That's NBA All-Star starter Andrew Wiggins. Put some respect on his name, dude.
Get out of here. I wouldn't be surprised if this Adeyemi is the last card that sells tonight. Then again, it's always, I feel like, a really weird one,
Tom been lurking a bit, but had to pop in and say good evening or morning, gents.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's very early morning right now.
Dude,
LeBron hit game winner,
bro. Figure it out.
Oh, that's right. They played to I don't remember how that happens. Was that first to X amount of points wins? They add 50 on to the fourth quarter score or something, or 25, something like that. I don't remember how they do it.
LeBron hit the game winner, which means that's the only good thing LeBron is going to be doing this year in a big time game, because that team cannot figure it out.
Nate going in. Yeah, no, they stink. Really stink. That's a good buy, Baxter, for sure. My Lando Sapphire is still going. I think that's what I'm looking at right here. SGC 9.5 with odds 70 still going. Let's see here. Adeyemi still, yeah, that's just the thing that just keeps on racking up bids. Fleer Showcase PSA 9. Look at the top edge. I'm not sure about that. I've seen cards I have that get 7s that look like that. Kobe 50 there. That Josh got bid up huge. 4,100 now. I mean, I get it's a nice card, but a colossal insert jersey piece. I don't know about you, Nate. Feels like you can find a lot better John Moran cards for $5K.
I'm not a big colossal jersey guy because they always seem like they're pretty weak patches.
Yeah, they are. You get an 25 and you're expecting a nice prime piece in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a prime piece at all.
And for me, the draw of a jersey card is the look of the patch. And if I'm just looking at something that looks like it's you just gloss over it when you're looking at it. And
this card is it's a little odd. I mean, you got the jersey not even smack. I mean, it's kind of smack dab in the middle, just about. I don't know. It's just a weird. It doesn't really scream national treasures to me. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
It kind of looks. I get what you're saying. It kind of looks like a It almost looks like a college card.
Dude, it kind of that or an encased card.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I get what you're saying.
Adeyemi, 5 seconds left. Is it going to end here? Nope. Keeps going. Wow, dude, this Alakazam just went from 9 to 12K in the last 2 minutes.
Goodness gracious.
Pete is chasing that old Pele stuff every week. There's a lot of really nice vintage soccer that sells through here. Sometimes I wonder, is it a few people who have massive collections that are selling through here? Because you always find so many 50s, 60s, 70s soccer cards in here. Here's a 64 Pele 7 that just ended, blinked back at 1770. There's just so many different ones. That jaw is still going too. What did the last Raw sell for that?
I have a question for you. Because Pete says the old Pele stuff sucks me in every week. Just feels so undervalued for the pop counts. And I kind of, part of me is always yeah, pop count undervalued, blah, 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 get it. And then part of me is always we went through such a phase where everyone was so into cards and then out of base cards and into pop count cards and stuff. Is it possible for you to have a low pop card like that be undervalued at this point in the game? That's my question. Or is it just appropriately valued and people aren't going to care about the pop count, pop report?
I mean, it all depends on who's bidding on what at what specific time, I think. And
yeah,
it sounds stupid. It sounds stupid, but it's a 10-day window for people who are looking for Pele cards to buy it.
It takes literally two people two people to move the entire market for a card, so I get it.
I don't know if you saw my post about the Kobe SI for kids. PSA 10 sold for 90 grand through the premiere last night.
Whoa.
PSA 9 last sold for $425.
Whoa.
The PSA 10's a pop one. There's 128 graded. There's 28 nines. PSA 10 sold for 90K. It's just like that type of stuff is so confusing to me. I get it's a pop one, but still. Also, update last sale on this John Morant. PSA 9 was 38.88 on January 16th with the 10 auto. So that has moved a lot. But Carlera estimate value says that the PSA 9 is now 6,400. So who knows? Oh, the Adeyemi sold for 25.20. It's a nice little buy right there. That's super rare card, probably one of his best out there.
Shane, number one, what is it? And number two, is it well centered?
Yeah, it definitely depends on what it is.
Like if it's a top series one thing and it's well centered, you should probably grade it because a lot of it's off center. But if it is not series one, then it's a whole different conversation.
Jordan, your mistake was asking me about Adeyemi as you were bidding on Adeyemi because that was the best Adeyemi card by far, maybe the only one in this auction. Aaron, I'm sending you a bill. I battled and won the Adeyemi. Well, congrats. I'm glad you won. And PETA's right. I mean,
that's really fair. Yeah.
Let's be honest. A lot of these things are stuck in sticker albums overseas, and how many are going to be unearthed and cut out and graded and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't mean that I think more are going to get graded. I'm just wondering from a consumer standpoint, like I look at something and say, wow, this should really spike because it's undervalued because the pop report's so low. But I feel like maybe the whole market has gotten smart enough to be like, they know a low pop report when they see it. And if it's not high by this point, will it ever get high? That's my
Are you talking about this specific card right here? PSA population, one of one, non-graded higher.
Like any card that's low in pop count. Like I feel like everyone's so smart by now.
Yeah.
But again, it comes back to just two people. And if you get two people in that have never heard of the card and all of a sudden want it and see the pop report, and then it's like, so I guess I just proved myself wrong. Go after your Pele's. Pop report does matter because it only takes two people that just learn about that card to be like, I have to have that.
That's the absolute thing. And that's why it matters. That's why rarity matters so much. Like, and we've seen it so much over the last year now. We were talking about a year ago at this time how many PSA 10 Lucas we're seeing at card shows. You're never going to get that battle on a card like that. You just never are.
Mm-hmm.
You have this Kobe. The person that bought this Kobe, maybe they graded it, maybe they didn't. I imagine they're making 5x, 10x on this card as long as they didn't buy it within the last 2 months, probably. So yeah, I mean, it matters a lot. John Morant just sold the 1 of 1 from VIP for $15.60. This is out of 10. LeBron Gold from Hoops, $6.75.
This becomes super interesting, Aaron.
What?
It's a first optic gold. 2 first optic golds of Wander.
Oh,
like rated rookie gold, or not rated rookie, I guess, but optic golds of Wander.
Rated prospect.
Yeah.
Wait, that's gold hollow?
Number 10.
Wow. That's awesome. I would for sure probably get those graded. Yeah. There's thousands of people bidding through these auctions a week. I would probably find it unlikely that of the hundreds of people in here right now, plus us, would know who else was bidding. What's up, Global? Thanks so much for wearing that shirt right now. That's awesome to hear, man.
I would love to know how many hours. Oh, actually, your Global's less hours ahead of you. Just kidding.
No, Global.
I was like, you went so far that way. Global's got to be, you got to be way far behind Global in time now, but you actually moved closer to him in time.
Yeah,
6 hours.
Yeah. Right now it's like 11 hours ahead. He's 11 hours ahead of me, which means he's like 17 hours ahead of you.
Well, this is like the first time in our lives we've been in the same day, probably. Or you've been in the same day with Aaron.
Well, during a stream, probably. Because there's at least one point when it's the same day
Yeah, I get
for
it.
7 hours. This job, bro, is still going. It's at 5K.
It's insane.
And this Alakazam ended at 17 grand. I don't know anything about that card or the market. I mean, I know about the card. I just don't know what the sales are on it, but that seems like a lot. Just because
So
it's an
weird to me.
expensive card.
3 p.m. over there. Global's getting ready to get off work. We're getting ready. Oh, well, I'm getting ready. You are too. Getting ready to go back to bed or to bed in general.
Yep. Kobe's still going. It's at 3K from 2004. This Curry just ended at 2,000. We are down to our last, I think, 5 cards left now. Yep, 5 cards left. And we did win a few things. I saw some people were asking. We'll show that right at the end when we execute the giveaway. Remember, 3 cards will be given away tonight. Pay attention. I will announce how you can enter really soon here. Very soon. It feels wild that it's like 10:15 Central Time. Like that would what it normally be for me.
Yeah, because it feels like it should be like 4:15 Central Time for how I feel right now.
That's exactly how it is over here right now.
I know. That's what I said.
Jaws at 52.50. That might be the last card that ends tonight. I mean, these 3 could end. We'll see. I can't believe that Yu-Gi-Oh! 2008. I'm sure people who know Yu-Gi-Oh! Are like, oh, that card, bro. And I know nothing about it. Just got a bid right at the end, and these 2 sold to Kobe, one for 36, Cassius Clay for 2,070.
Whew.
There's always these random Cassius Clay cards that are selling, just like the Pele's, from all these different sets.
PD went big boy today. 600 items in his bid history.
Wow.
Whew.
Most we've had is probably like 250, and we never win nearly that amount of cards. It's normally a few.
And it's not we're not going after 250.
Yeah, we're just trying to get some qualifying bids in so we find the 3 cards we want at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Foles says, how's the food over there? Well, considering I had some random airplane food and then just one actual meal so far, it was very good. I had some Italian food, super good Italian restaurant.
What'd you eat?
Nate, I got carbonara, and it had like this super thick cut bacon in it. They called it pancetta. Super good.
Have you never had pancetta before?
I have, just a long time ago.
I was actually just searching for pancetta at Woodman's, couldn't find it, and decided to put in prosciutto instead. Not the same, but similar.
They laid a slice of prosciutto over the top then, and then it had chicken in it also. Is so good. Kendall, we are not bidding anything else tonight. We won a couple of cards for right around $100 or less. We'll show them once these 3 sell. Wow, John Morant, man. PGS 8.51 for 6,300. And the last card to sell tonight, Mr. Game Winner himself, LeBron out of 10 from Hoops. This is a Lakers card in the Cavs jersey. Is at 775 right now.
What in the world?
Jersey number 6 out of 10. And that's our last card, and we'll see what happens. Hey, Global. I've just started my first ever bids on PWCC. Because of you guys, I can see myself using it a lot going forward. Hey, it's huge for the international community. If anyone out here or watching right now is in the UK or England like I am right now too, I mean, to be able to bid on these things, put them into your vault for free, and then sell them without ever having to touch them or pay for the customs or any of that stuff is so massive. And this LeBron is still going. This auction's taking a little bit longer to close. It's already
it usually doesn't. I mean, usually we're like wrapping up by 10:25.
Yeah.
The whole live stream.
I'll start the giveaway right now. So basically, I'm also good to know, Sarah. I'm gonna make a note of that. Mother Master Piccadilly.
Sarah, what do they serve?
Yeah, what are they known for? So I can know. What payment methods does PWCC accept for auction wins? Credit card, ACH wire, bank wire, or ACH payment, bank wire, crypto. Lots of different payment methods. And also very nice to use the vault for PWCC. Totally true. We are going to give away the 3 cards from tonight. I'll show them after this LeBron ends. I'm going to drop a line in the chat. And after I put this line in the chat, we'll give it 3 minutes that you can enter. Please just drop a number 1 and only a number 1. No words after it, just the numerical value of 1 to enter the giveaway for 3 different cards tonight. 3 different cards will be given away. And the LeBron sold, by the way. So the last card is now sold. This is 960. So we'll see what we won tonight. We won Holland sticker SGC 9. This is his rookie sticker from Topps UEFA 2019. I feel like it's pretty solid. 110. Hard to go wrong there with a graded sticker rookie of Holland. $81 on the John Morant, 7.5. I understand it's a 7.5. Not a great grade, thick card, but John Morant rookie for under $100, that's rare. Feels like
Number to
kind of
75.
Yep, feels like you can at 75 with the 7.5 match. Super PWCC 1 of 1.
Yep.
And then I'm a huge fan of this one. Gavin Lux, super short print. I know Nate is too. PSA 9. Looks like he's standing on third base there, right, Nate? Trying to run in for home right now. Under $40 by 40 cents. And then I won this for a friend, Max Meyer. That's on card Bowman draft insert auto gold refractor out of 50 for 44. And then we are giving away this tonight, Mason Mount SGC 10 orange and yellow electric in honor of me being in London and also in honor of me pulling this card. I pulled this card for Fernando. And then also we are giving away the number 2 spot. If I can show it here from last week, it is going to be this is not working properly. Well, let me just I'll verbalize what number 2 spot can win. It's a Randy Rosarena Sepia PSA 10, and then the 3 spot is a Pedri Mega Cracks BGS 8.5. And those will be going to the 2 spot and the 3 spot. So 1 spot gets Mason Mount, 2 spot gets Randy Rosarena, and then 3 spot gets who did I just say? Oh, Pedri Mega Cracks. Mm-hmm. I want to show everyone right now while we're waiting for the last entries to come in for that giveaway for tonight. Next week in the weekly auction number 6.
Is that a gold? Topps Chrome?
Yes.
Soto?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. PSA 10.
Oh, man. Yes. Buy that. Let's sell everything we have. We have to buy that.
I mean, it's a nasty card, right?
It would be worth it. It would be well worth it.
It would be. Now, the problem is that a lot of our cards are selling through the following week's auctions, not next week's. But
let's take out a bank loan. Bank loan.
Nate, really thinking through it here. We have this card ending in next week's auction. So I got this thing put in last minute, thanks to Brock, amazing PWCC sales rep. He got this thing expedited into next week's weekly auction ending in 6 days. This is our card. I snagged this right after CJ McCollum got traded. There's 6 days left on the bids. 1 of 1 impeccable rookie patch auto. It's at $98 right now. It will sell for far more than that, but as we saw, like the Giannis when I posted about on Thursday, was at 2K, ended for 20. I'm not saying this is going to go anywhere near 20, but nice little right up there. He's been really, really good recently, and I hope that this thing sells well. So I just want to give a quick shout out that this is our biggest card we've sold through a PWCC weekly auction yet.
And yet it doesn't count for our flip quest because we bought it. Not on the auction.
It did not come through the auction. It came through actually PWCC fixed price though. Came through the fixed price marketplace, so it doesn't count to flip quest. It won't count into our end of the year numbers, but it will definitely help us. Maybe like it can't be this Soto next week, but maybe in the future get something like the Soto. And also for people dropping like for people dropping like 2s and 3s, make sure you have a number 1. I mean, I guess I can keep the 2s and 3s in as long as you can comment something else. But I'm going to close off the giveaway here. It's been 4 minutes now. So get your last numbers in for the giveaway. If you put number 1 in the chat, it'll enter you in for free to win 3 different cards or have a chance to win 3 different cards. I'm going to drop the line in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Aaron, it's a pick your type of mash, potatoes, sausage, and gravy, which really sounds like the most English meal in the history of the world.
True. Also, I'm going to let those numbers slip in at the end here because I just realized that I am on like a 30-second delay. So all those numbers that are coming in right now, those like people heard me saying drop your last number right now. So now I'm going to put a line right now. Now this is the official line. It just hit 10:25 Central Time. All right, there we go. I just want to make sure that
really confused and put more ones.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't. No more ones. That was it. I was just closing out the giveaway. And then we'll get this giveaway run and we'll look at the top like probably 10 selling cards from tonight's auction, and then we'll close her down for the night. Yep, we got more ones coming in.
Did you see mine? Did you see mine?
No, I didn't, but you're an idiot.
I posted a one through the Slab Stocks account. Funny
Gosh,
stuff.
You're so funny.
Everyone was laughing.
I know. The whole squad.
The
squad
whole,
was laughing.
all 80 people are just dying right now.
The whole lot, as they would say. It's kind of confusing. Once some people are dropping like twos and stuff, this is not as easy as normal. I just need to make sure that Rowet's in the house. What's up, Rowet? I was trying to make sure that I don't have the same people enter multiple times. Okay. I think that I'm good here.
What happens if you drop more than 1-1? It gets removed.
It does get removed. We have a duplicate remover. It's super intense too, by the way. Just kidding. Just an Excel spreadsheet. All right. Here we go.
My favorite time of the night when I get to guess the winner and then end up never on top. It was a one and done thing for me, man. Guessed it that first time and then it's never come close.
De Bruyne was so funny. All right, this is the list. This should be everyone that entered before the lines and stuff.
Yeah, Kendall. Aaron Ashby.
I was just about to ask you about that. Who's your sleeper?
I just love that I got a premiere party Aaron Ashby. Like,
that's
love,
so
love,
cool.
love.
That is so cool. You got that thing sleeved up?
I do. I mean, dude, I'd sell a 101, and that's probably the shortest print Aaron Ashby I own now. It's got to be under 15 on the print.
I probably would agree with that. All right, here we go. 3 times the randomization. Top 3 winners win. Spot number 1 gets Mason Mount, SGC 10 orange and yellow electric. Spot number 2 gets Randy Rosarani, Topps Chrome Sepia PSA 10, and number 3 receives Pedri Mega Craig's BGS 8.5. Make sure to email me after the stream. I'll drop the email in the chat after we pick the winners because last week the person didn't email. 3, or I should say 1. I said 3 first. 1, 2. All right.
Wait. All right, I'm going with
pick 3. You have to pick 3.
Okay. Bodie Gaudet is going to be number 1. And in no particular order for the next 2, we're going with beer and cardboard. And we're going with Stuart Chu.
All right. I've got Sarah winning. And then I've got no particular order. I've got Next Gen. And I've got who actually won a different giveaway already.
I should really be taking Next Gen because he always says hi to me.
It's too bad you didn't take him. I did. All right, here we go. 3rd and final time. Morrison.
Oh, Bodie was 3.
So Morrison nice. You did do well there. Morrison gets 1. Aid Patura. Sorry if I really butchered that name. Number 2. And Bodie Gaudet gets number 3. Congrats to the 3 of you. Number 1 gets the mount. Number 2 gets the Rosarina. And number 3 gets the Pedri. info@slabstocks.com. If you're one of the 3 winners, please email info@slabstocks.com and say which card you won. Although I will be able to track it too. And
Bodie did win.
Bodie did win. Bodie won the Pedri. And we will then set up the arrangement for you to get your card. So thank you so much, everyone, for entering that. And
again, remember, in case I was talking over what Aaron said, email him. Because the guy that won last week did not email.
Nope. info@slabstocks.com. And then we're going to breeze through this really quickly because it is 4:30 a.m. now where I am. London's been fun for most of the time that I've been sitting in an airport for. I saw someone ask me, Aaron, is London fun? Yeah, so fun. Airport. Brett, good luck to you too on Sunday. See you later, man. Top 10 selling cards, mostly 86 Fleer, sticker PSA 10 Jordan sold for 114. I feel like that one sold for like 250 a year ago today. Johnny Moore, 84K. Jeff Malone, 24. We got this nice Giannis 1-1, the best modern card in this auction, selling for 23. Jordan PSA 9, 22.8. Larry Bird sticker 10, 21.6. Jordan PSA 9, 21. Magic Johnson, 20.4 for a PSA 10 sticker. Then nice little Jackie Robinson popping in there too into the mix. PSA 7 from 49 Bowman for 19.8. But most of them are 86 Fleer that dominated the headlines tonight. And then, of course, that super sick our guy Giannis Black 1-of-1 Prism Auto. And another strong auction overall, another good close.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy that this is turning into a Sunday night routine for everyone.
Yeah.
That's awesome to hear. It's a super fun time.
Love that. It's a Sunday night routine for us, and I love that you guys are joining us. You guys make it wildly enjoyable for us. So
yeah, I mean,
appreciate it from over here.
I couldn't imagine spending like an hour and a half with Nate every single Sunday night, especially now it's 4 a.m. I would lose my mind. He'd probably just be like, dude, you gotta buy all those baseball cards.
Hey, next week we are taking out a business loan for the Juan Soto.
Nate's gonna donate his kidney or sell his kidney, and that's how we're gonna get.
If it's for Juan Soto, it's worth it.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
All right, everyone. Don't forget, weekly auction number 6 is going to end at the same time next week. 9 p.m. Central Time extended bidding starts. We'll be live at 8:45 p.m. Central Time, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Get your bids in now on the weekly auction number 6 so you can qualify for everything that you want to. And here's the link to go bid. And thanks, everyone, again for joining. It was a great night, and I cannot wait to actually do some things in London tomorrow. So thanks, everyone, for coming, and we will talk to you all tomorrow night for the normal Monday Slab Stacks live stream.